each group member will have his or her own question to do, and he or her will take you through what we have covered as a group. So this is what we have to present.
Hello, I'm James Oswago, and I'll be taking you through median 1A of group 2. We have specified a function called median, in which it will sort the array and return the middle value. If there are two concurrent middle values, it will add the two of them, divide by 2, and return it as the median when called in the int main. In question 1b, we'll be looking for the mode. We have specified a function, and within this function we have split it into two parts, where it will find the maximum frequency from the beginning of the array, and where it will look for the maximum frequency in case it is found at the last part of the array.
So for this question, we have two arrays, one of employee records and the other of student records. Yeah, we then use this function. Let me highlight it. Yes, we use this function here to check that no array has the same first or last name within the same array, and the next function we'll use it to check that no employee bears student records or average marks greater than 60. So if it finds one, it will give a 10% raise to the employee. So let me just run the code. Yes, and that is our output.
In this question, we request one to input a string of characters, then check the count of characters in the string. It will then output the string and loop it according to the count of characters in the string.
In this quiz, we are requested to input two values, a number of type float and n of type integer. The number is raised to n. This function is going to check if n is a positive integer. If n is not a positive integer, the program will output a message that n must be a positive integer and will not compute x raised to n.
In this question, we are asked to write a function that returns the factorial of its integer stored in an array. So basically, what you're doing, we have declared the variable a. We've stored it in 5b5. Then you have I, n, and size. Int is c. Then the long f, which is the factorial. Then we've been asked to enter the size of the array. Then we input the size. So if size is equals to 0, then we've used the loop. For c is equals to 0, c is less the size, and we increment c++. So with c out, we enter the number, and c in a. For c is equals to 0, blah blah blah. Then the factorial. For I is equals to 1, and I is less than the number, then we increment I. Then for the factorial is equals to factorial plus 1. So basically, if we input 5, we should get the 5, then the next number should be less than minus 1. So it is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and we get the output.
So in the class array, we have given, we've declared two arguments. That's the array and its size. So for the condition, the counter needs to begin from 0, and the counter needs to be less than size, which whereby the counter keeps on incrementing till the last value, and the output needs to give the total number of arrays. So this is the actual arrays, the number of values within the array, and this is the output.